All right. With the help of Hashem, we are learning Brachas Daf Samach. Before we give the intro for today's class, just to add something that we had exactly on top of Daf Nun Tes Amud Aleph, when we were learning about that in the future, Hashem is going to return the two stars to the sub-constellation of Kima. Being that we learned that Kima is part of Mazel Tleh, and Mazel Tleh is connected both to the month of Nisan, and in the Sefer Yetzirah, Mazel Tleh is connected, or the month of Nisan is connected to the koyach of speech, that there was a connection, right, that in the future Hashem is going to put back those two stars. So first of all, that's the concept of Benisan Nigalu Ubenisan Asidin Ligal, and even connected to Mashiach, because Mashiach also means, from the word Lashuach, to speak, the speaker. And being that the Mazel Kima, which is Tleh, will have more koyach, there'll be more koyach to speech, which is connected both to Mashiach and to Chodesh Nisan, to the Chodesh of Geula. All right, we left off yesterday starting to learn the din of saying a shachayanu when you have a new house, or when you acquire a new house, when you acquire a new garment. There are a couple of details, whether it has to be something that you never had before, whether it's even if you had it, and maybe even if you acquired such a thing before, there is a certain amount of newness and excitement for which you make a shechiyanu. We're going to be learning about that the bracha of hatoiv umetiv, or the bracha of dayin ha'emes, has to do with your experience of the present, and not with one's understanding that what's happening now will probably affect the future for good or for bad. The bracha is not made for the probable future, but it's made davka for the present. And likewise, when it comes to Tefilla, that we don't daven for the past, we daven for the present. If something already happened, then for that, it's davening for it is called a Tefillah Shav. We're going to learn exceptions for such a rule. We're going to have a very insightful Gemara that's speaking both about the concept of bitachen in the context of trach good v'zayin good, which means that things will be mamish the way you project them to be. And there's another concept in bitachen, which is connected to the Baal Shem Tov's Shivisi Hashem L'negdi Samid, which means that a person should reach a level that whatever happens, your bitachen, that Hashem is doing it for the good as such, that it's all the same for you. In other words, it's not that you have bitachon that things will be the way you want them to be, but your bitachon in God's goodness is such that whether it's experienced as good or as not good, it's the same because it's coming from God, and therefore it must be for the good, or ultimately it must be good itself. There's going to be a fascinating back and forth regarding whether we are permitted to seek medical assistance or not. In the Gemara, there's a havamina that one should not be allowed to go to a doctor. Connected to the Gemara in another place records the debate between Turnus Rufus and Rabbi Akiva, but here in the Gemara itself we're going to have various opinions. We're going to have a statement that people used to make before they enter the lavatory, the bracha that we make nowadays after we exit the lavatory of Asher Yotzar. We're going to have most of the Birchas HaShachar in today's daf, and the way it was said then. We're going to have the Talmudic Moida'ani, which was a Lekai in the Shomash and Osatabi. We'll speak a little bit about the origin of Moida'ani, which came many years after the Gemara, and ultimately we're going to, God willing, have enough time to learn the story of Rabbi Akiva, of Kol Man do Avad Rachman Latav Avid. That's here brachas at the end of Daf Samach Amid Beis. The story of Nachamish Gamzu is in Tainus, but the story of Rabbi Akiva is here in brachas. Okay, so we are up to 6 lines from the top of the Amid on Daf Samach, but quickly, Baal Peh, the Mishnah spoke about making the Shechiyanu both for a Bayis Chadash and for Kelim Chadashim, Kelim meaning garments. We have a machlokes between Rav Huna and Rav Yechanan, and we have 2 versions as to what is their machlokes. So the version number 1 is, let's quickly read it inside. Daf Nun Tes Amid Beis, 2 lines before the bottom of the Amid. Rav Huna Leishanu, Ela She'ein Loi Kayotze Ba. You only make a shechiyanu if you never even owned a house or a garment. not only did you not buy it, you never got it b'Yerusha, you never got it as a gift, you didn't have it. So it's mamish new. So you have a certain, wow, it's new. I never had a house, now I have a house.